Hello? Oh, hey, Mom. How's it going? Oh, you've gotten some time off from work? That's nice. What have you been doing? Oh, yeah. It's always nice clean the house a little bit, get a little bit more clean. What's that? Your hands hurt from the broom? Why don't you just take your car next time? No, no, Mom. It's a Halloween joke. Hello? I'm dead. I'm dead. She's coming to come kill me. All right, everybody, what's up? New week. New update from yours while I still live. It was a pretty average week. I do got a new game played. Which game is it? Some of y'all might know if you follow me on social media or if you're in the Discord, but for those of you, the rest of you who don't know yet, stay tuned. So that means my 613 games played has finally changed at 614. And we'll get into which game it is, and we'll get into all that good trophiness that I got for the week here in a minute. But of course, as always, if you feel like messaging me on social media, feel free to look me up on social media and message me if you don't want to leave it as like a YouTube comment or something. We can chat there, or just to check to see what I'm doing in between videos. We also, like I mentioned, we have a small little trophy hunting Discord that you can find the invite link down in the description below. We got, we chat about pretty much trophies and gaming, but some other stuff, and we also got fun little roles that you can earn depending on, what kind of trophies you have. So yeah, come check that out if that sounds interesting to you. And also, I don't apparently say this enough, but also be sure to like and subscribe. All the likes and subscribes help me out. And also, feel free to comment, like, what game are you playing right now? As y'all know, I'm mixing around a couple games. What game are y'all playing? What game are you trophy hunting in? Any games giving you problems? Let me know. There's apparently Onrush is about to shut down. Have y'all hit up Onrush? Have y'all already done Onrush? So I know that's real popular among the gaming hunters right now. Trophy hunters, my bad, is playing Onrush. Let me know down in the comments below. But yeah, all right. So let's get on with the weekly update. You'll find out which game it is pretty quickly in the weekly update. But first off, we got Killing Floor 2. And Killing Floor 2 came out with a new map. They had a new update. It's their Halloween update. They do a Halloween event every year, and they usually come out with at least one new map. And this map was apparently called Barmwich Town. And you find the 10 glowing skulls, which are the 10 collectibles around the map, and then you get a trophy called Not Night Lamps. It's ultra rare for right now. It probably go up, but it's an ultra rare bronze right now. And we got that on September 16th at 9:32 p.m. My dad and I did. And that bumped our Killing Floor 2 completion back up to 100. As y'all might have known if you watched last week's videos, my completed games went down 1, and that was the one game. So now that I got this DLC trophy done, yeah, we're back up to 100% on that. And the collectibles on this was really easy to find. They really were glowing skulls. They were glowing red, which made them super easy to find. Even if they were up high, like in the Raptors, it just look for the red glow and shoot at it. And that made that. This is probably one of the easiest DLC collectible trophies there was. The last one we kind of had a little bit of trouble on. This one, super easy. Got it super quick. But yeah, back up to 100% on Killing Floor 2. And then still on October 16th, we got a trophy in Warface. Again, that's another game that my dad and I are playing co-op. We're just playing the co-op missions. We're not really playing the multiplayer, like the versus multiplayer. We played one match, tried it out. Not really our cup of tea, because that game, it's a free-to-play game if you don't know, so it's kind of pay to win. So we were getting destroyed by people who paid for like the golden AK-47s and all other stuff. So, but yeah. Anyways, we're playing a co-op, and we got a trophy called. Well, I got a trophy called Military Tycoon. Earned 10,000 Warface dollars, which is one of their currencies I got in the game. And then I got that at 10:50 p.m. and it's uncommon bronze trophy. And I didn't earn any trophies on October 17th, like the noob that I am. Don't really remember what I was doing on October 17th. I think I was hanging out with the fam. I can't remember. But on October 18th, it's the start of the new game. I have been telling y'all for a few weeks now that my dad has been wanting to play Fallout 76, and I've been able to keep him at bay, saying, hey, we got all these other multiplayer games, or all these other co-op games to play. Let's hold off. But he stopped by this Tuesday. I think it was Tuesday. Yeah, it was Tuesday. He came over and gave me this. So, yeah. So it begins. On October 18th, when we first started playing the game, The first few trophies are on October 18th, and the last few are on October 19th because it's after midnight. The first trophy I got was Leave Vault 76, of course. It's called Reclamation Day? Reclamation Day? Reclamation? Whatever. I've heard it both ways. I got that at 10:14 p.m., which is a common bronze trophy. And then we got Tested Metal, complete 5 challenges. I got that 10:24, so roughly 10 minutes later. That's a common bronze trophy as well. And then I got Junker Funk, gathered 200 pieces of junk. I got that 11:26, so an hour and 2 minutes later, which is a common bronze. And now it's the 19th of October because it's past midnight now. And I got Happy Camper, build a camp, or build a CAMP, but they even call it camp in the game. And I got that at 12:45, so roughly an hour and 20 minutes later. Hour 19 if you want to be exact, which is another common bronze trophy. And then I got a real challenger, complete 20 challenges. I got that at 12:46, so a minute later, actually a second later, because my previous trophy was 12:45:59. And this was 12:46:00, so a second later, but we'll just say a minute later. And it's a common bronze. Actually, you would say I got it pretty much the same time. And then on the 19th, this is actually a little bit later. You would say the next day because it's now at 5:08 p.m. So I went to sleep, did all that good stuff. But I got Ain't He the Cutest, collect a bobblehead. What happened there was me and my dad found a bobblehead and like some it's like a watch. No, it's not a watchtower. It's like what are those things called? A light tower. Yeah, like what you'd find on like the coast, direct ships, a lighthouse tower. And we found one of those, and it looks like one of those. It's not a lighthouse tower, I don't think, but it really looks like one. And there was a bobblehead in it, and it's like sitting in the window sill or whatever you would call it. And me and my dad were looking at it, and I go, "Hey, a bobblehead!" And then he picked it up, and then it took it away. We didn't know that because we didn't know. We haven't really done any research about the game or anything like that, so we didn't know that would happen. So he got the trophy that night, and then I knew it was there. So I logged on later that day, the next day. I went and grabbed it, and that's how I got it. But I think it was persuasion, or not persuasion, but I think it was perception for him, and it was strength for me. So it was a different ball head. I don't know, it's weird, whatever. But yeah, that's what happened there. That's a common bronze as well. Okay, and now, still on the 19th, we go to a different game. I got a trophy in that Tabletop Racing World Tour. I got Colt Friction, my bad. Won all the original Colt Classic Championships. I got that at 5:28, so 20 minutes after my Fallout 76 trophy. 5:28 p.m., which is an uncommon silver trophy. And then I actually played some more Deathloop on PS5. First trophy I got was Dead Drop Absorb Residuum from a Body. It's what it says, like some kind of temporal sponge. I got that at 6:02, so roughly about 30 minutes later. 6:02 p.m., which is a common bronze. And I got Pieces of 8 while playing as Colt. Kill Frank, or Charlie, or Fia, or Wingy, or Alexis, or Harriet. Eager will do as well. I got that at 6:20, so almost 20 minutes later, and it's a common bronze. I think I killed Wingy for that trophy, I think. I'm pretty sure that's what I killed, but whatever. Next trophy I got was Residual Earnings. I don't know why I can't talk today. Absorb more than 20,000? Is that what that is? Or is that 200,000? No, that's 20,000. 20,000 usually I say math hard me big dum dum, but apparently English hard me big dum dum. Anyways, 20,000 residuum in a map. And, I got that at 6:20 and 51 seconds, so a couple seconds later. And that's a common bronze trophy as well. And then we're still on Deathloop on the 19th. The next one I got is Forever Yours, Infuse a Slab. I got that at 7:35 p.m., so a little over an hour 15 minutes later or so. And that's a common bronze as well. And then I got Cooking with Gas while playing as Colt. Ignite a gas cloud while someone is inside it. And I got that at 7:53, so about 20 minutes later, which is a uncommon bronze. Yay, an uncommon. And then I got, this is still 19th, Old Habits Die Hard. Enter 0451 had a keypad. I got that at 7:58, so 5 minutes later, 7:58 p.m. And it's uncommon bronze as well. And then finally, with Death Loop on the 19th, I got Game Over, Kill Charlie within the roles of Conditioned Detachment. I got that at 8:48, so almost an hour later, 50 minutes later, which is an uncommon bronze trophy. Now we move on to October 20th. I got 3 trophies in Battlefield 1. The first one was Shockwave, kill 5 enemies by using dynamite within the campaign. I got that at 6:21 a.m., which is a rare bronze trophy. And then I got Through Mud and Blood, complete Through Mud and Blood, which is the first little set of missions you can do, the one where you're either protecting the tank or in the tank. And I got that at 6:58, so a little over a half hour later, which is an uncommon bronze trophy. And then I got the Sound of Thunder, unlock all the codex entries in Through Mud and Blood. And that's pretty much the same time, 1 second later, 6:53 a.m., which is a very rare silver trophy. And now we move on to October 21st. I got 1 trophy in Skyrim, Words of Power, learn all 3 words of a shout. I got that at 9:35 a.m., which is a common bronze trophy. And then later, no, that's the only trophy I got on the 21st, my bad. And then I got 3 trophies on the 22nd. First, starting with Tabletop Racing, I got Fancy Rims, purchase your first wheel upgrade. I got that at 4:37 a.m., which is an uncommon bronze. And then I got Culture Club, purchase all original cult classics. I got that 5:11 a.m., 5:11 a.m., which is an uncommon bronze trophy. And then finally, later on the 22nd, I got Take Up Arms, Join the Companions on Skyrim on PS4. I got that at 7:16 a.m. That's a common bronze trophy. Alright, that felt weird because I kept messing up there. Sorry about that. As y'all know, I don't like to edit these videos much. Makes them feel more natural, in my opinion. I like videos that are lightly edited, so that's just my cup of tea. So we look at my percentages down here. Killing Floor 2, I'll scroll it to where, y'all can see it. Killing Floor 2 went from back up to 100%. I'm guessing it was down, I'm guessing it was 99. I'd be shocked if it went down below 99, but yeah, went back up to 100%. Warface here went from 31% to 32. Fallout 76, which is the new game for the week, well, the new game. So of course it was 0%, now it's 6%. Death Loop was at 12%, now it's 21%. Battlefield 1 was at 44%, now it's 48%. And then Tabletop Racing was at 10%, now it's 15%. And Skyrim was at 14%, now it's 16%. Now we can look at my stats up here. My trophy level is still 511, so that hasn't changed. My total trophies is now 12,544, which is an increase of 23. So I got 1 less trophy this week than I did last week. Last week, I believe I got 24. No new platinums, of course. No new golds this week, though. So my platinums is still at 107. My golds is still at 717. My silvers is now at 2,216, which is an increase of 2. And my bronzes is now at 9,504, which is an increase of 21 bronze trophies. I wonder what my 10,000th bronze trophy is going to be. Interesting milestone to think about, but yeah. And my games played, as I've mentioned, went up to 614. So it was at 613 forever. I actually went back and looked how long it's been 613. My last update to where it changed, I believe, was July 30th. It's been 613 since July 30th. I went back and looked at my weekly update videos. And so it's been 613 for about 3 months now. So yeah, 3 months later, and now it's finally went up 1 to 614. I'll talk more about that here in a second. Games completed went back up to 108, so that's an increase of 1. And then my completion rating went down a little bit thanks to starting Fallout 76. It went down 0.5%, so now we're at 48.59%. Still want to get to 50. I'm still going to be doing my mop-up. It's just this Fallout 76, kind of put a dent in that for a second. Like I said, more on that in a second. And my unearned trophies is now at 11,376, which is an increase of 44, mainly thanks to Fallout 76. My trophies per day is still at 2.44. That hasn't changed. My world rank went up 50 spots, uh, worse by 50 spots, so I'm at 20,058. My country rank of USA is worse by 8 spots. I'm now up to 4,526 there. Alright, so as I've been mentioning, we'll talk about my plans for this coming up week. I'm still planning on mopping up just Fallout 76, start a new game, 614. But now that that happened, I kind of mentioned it last week, I think maybe even the week before, is I have a couple of games on my backlog that are supposedly easy trophy games. They're supposedly easy platinums. You know, not the not the spammy trophy games like not stroke the parrot or stroke the cat, stroke the dog, not the taco run, taco break, not those, but like they're relatively easy trophy games. They're like a 3 out of 10 or a 2 out of 10. Games that they've either given away on Plus or that I just bought real cheap that looked kind of fun or interesting. So yeah, I now that 614's my games played went up one, and speaking of, I wasn't keeping it at 613 for any special reason. Like 613 wasn't a special number. It's just that's where I stopped at, and that's where I decided to start mopping up at. So it's not like I was keeping it at 613 on purpose. It's just that's where it was. Even though I guess 613 is kind of a cool number. I don't know, Friday 13th, and then 666. Number of the beast. It's Halloween. Leave me alone. Okay, so yeah. So I might start some easy trophy games here and there. Because let's face it, the games I'm playing right now, they're time sinks. Fallout 76, time sink. They estimate about 100 hours. I'm assuming it's a time sink. They estimate 100 hours, so I'm assuming right, I guess. Because, it has that MMO vibe to it. And plus, Bethesda games always time sink. Idle Champions, time sink, 200 hours, Skyrim, time sink, 125 hours. So, I'm not saying I'm going to platinum Fallout 76, because I honestly have not looked at the trophy list yet for Fallout 76. They say it's a 4 out of 10, so that makes it easier than Skyrim. They put Skyrim at a 5 out of 10 up there, so... Man, honestly, Skyrim isn't that hard. The hardest thing with Skyrim is making sure you don't run into a glitch, or you don't accidentally lock yourself out of a missable quest. That's the hardest thing, and usually those are pretty easy to avoid. So the hardest thing with Skyrim is just not running into bugs or glitches. So if they give Skyrim a 5 out of 10 and this Fallout 76 a 4 out of 10, we probably will platinum it. Me and my dad will probably platinum together. We'll see. But yeah, anyways, they're time sinks though. You can't deny that. Their games are very time consuming, and it's gonna take me a while. So I might start up an easy trophy game here and there, like when I don't really feel like playing Skyrim, when I don't feel like playing Fallout, or if my dad's doing, if he's busy and can't play Fallout 76. I could play without him, but we're playing a co-op, so that'd be kind of rude. And then if I don't want to play Deathloop, if I don't want to play tabletop racing, I might start up a easy trophy game and hopefully platinum it, get 100%, and that will help me get to my... I guess I'm making it a goal to get to 50. We'll see if I can. When I first started this whole thing, when I was down like 47 something, I didn't even think I was going to get to 48.50, really, 48.50. So let's see if we can get to 50%. So, games like Totem, I think it's called Totem or Toem, whatever it's called, the one they gave away with Plus last month, I believe. A lot of people said that was it was a pretty easy platinum. They gave away a game on Plus quite a few years ago called Erica. Apparently that's an easy platinum. What Remains of Elden Fitch or something like that it's called. I think that's a pretty easy platinum, and I hear that's a really good game. So maybe I'll do that one. And then, like I said, there's been some games I bought on sale that are apparently pretty easy platinums. I think one of them was called Loot Heroes or something like that. And apparently, and some of those have Vita lists as well, so I could double stack it or whatever. So yeah, maybe I'll play some of those in between my Skyrim and all that. So that's my plans for this week. Play Fallout 76 with my dad, play some Skyrim, I don't know about Deathloop, man. I really don't. Deathloop, I'm having trouble getting into it. Like when I played it at first, you can watch me play the first 3 hours or so on stream, 2 or 3 hours on stream. I'll put it as one of the videos I recommend or whatever up there on YouTube. But yeah, you can watch the first couple hours on stream, and I was enjoying it. It's just, I don't know. It's just, I I'm more of a guy when I play games like that. I'm more of a guy who likes to just run up and shoot people in the face. And that game kind of wants you to be more stealthy and take your time and, don't have too many enemies getting on you at once, or making sure there's not a gun turret there, making sure there's not, mines there, and so I've seen people play it that have more health than I do, so I'm guessing eventually you do get probably a character trinket that increases your health, but I haven't found it yet. So, I mean, sneaking around and kicking people off ledges is fun and all. It's just, I'd rather just go up and shoot people in the face with a shotgun, or my dual wielding pistols, or whatever. It's so I've heard a lot of people actually say that when they first started it, they didn't really like it, and then they got into it. So I keep going back to it, hoping I'll get into it. It's just, I don't know. I do have fun with some of it, and then some of it's just like annoying. So I don't know. I might just keep trying to go back to it. Let me know when can you more freely run and gun? Can you ever run and gun in that game, or is it more? Do you always have to be stealthy, sneaky? You know, Let me know in the comments. For those of you who played it, I know quite a few of you all said y'all played it and y'all loved it. So, is there ever a time that I can just start running around killing people, or do I always have to be kind of sneaky and stealthy? It's being sneaky and stealthy. It's not hard in that game, like especially with the slab that makes you invisible. But it's just I want to run around shooting people in the face, like I said. I don't know. Let me know in the comments for those of you who played it. And then yeah, Battlefield 1, still planning to platinum that. I'll go back to that eventually. Hopefully, I don't know if I'll platinum it this week or not, but we'll see. Apparently, there's some codex entries that are apparently pretty hard to get because the challenges are annoying. I don't know. I'll see about that and all that. So yeah, and I'm still on the PlayStation Stars waitlist. If you don't believe me, let's look here. I believe I'm still signed in. If I'm not, then I'm still signed in up there. Someone told me, they were joking, of course, but they said BloodyTheSky's probably not even still on the wait list. He probably had that glitch the first day, and now he's just making a running joke out of it. Want to bet? You're on the wait list, see? You're on the wait list. I don't know why. I still don't know why I told you twice the same exact thing. But yeah, still on the wait list. Yay. And then, like I said, me and my dad, I've been trying to get him to play Onrush with me. We played it back in December of 2018. I'm comparing trophies with him there. So as you see, we played it back in December of 2015, or 2018, my bad. So what, like 4 years ago? And they're about to shut the servers down. So if you don't have a certain few trophies, like unlocking so many of the calling cards or whatever they're called, you won't be able to get that platinum. So he's like, do it without me if you're worried about it. It's like, I'm not really worried about it. It's just I kind of like to get it done. And I hear that game's a lot easier if you play it co-op, and not only that, but it's a lot more fun. A lot more fun to be able to talk to somebody while you're gaming, and even if it's just BSing, it just makes the game less monotonous. All right, anyways, all right, I think that does it for this week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody, and as always, have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching.